Well, hey there and good beautiful morning. Thank you for joining me here at Tesla Northwest and EVs. I am by Clear Lake, California, staying at the Twin Pines Resort and Casino. We were visiting my daughter, son-in-law, and grandson, but now we're headed down the road. We're going to try and make it to Tonopah, Nevada today. So won't you join us as we head down, heading south and east over to the Grand Canyon, with Tonopah, Nevada being our hopeful destination today. I think we might go through Reno. We'll see a lot of desert, a lot of cool stuff. And as always, this is FSD Supercharging and interesting stuff. So I appreciate everyone who joined me. Thank you so much and just have a wonderful day. We'll catch you on the flip side here at Tesla Northwest and EVs. Well, good morning. A little bittersweet goodbye. We said our farewells to the grandson and son-in-law and daughter, and we are leaving their huge HOA. This is what is it, Hidden Valley Lake HOA. It's like 2,500 homes or something, 3 gates, 3 playgrounds, a community swimming pool. Really, really pretty place. So very proud of them and what they're been able to accomplish. So we're just heading to Yuba City. We're gonna get a charge there. Then we're going to head to Reno. We'll get a charge there, and then last stop would be Hawthorne before we get to Tonopah. So we should hopefully get to our destination about 4:30, 5 o'clock tonight. And if we see interesting things, we will bring it to you. But this is not super interesting. We're just leaving an HOA. So thanks for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe to keep following us on this exciting Grand Canyon, Texas road trip adventure. And I'll do my best to bring you some fresh memes. So anyway, folks, have a wonderful day. I'll check in a little bit further down the road. There, folks, we are in Yuba City, just passing their, looks like an ice skating rink. And we're headed to a supercharger. We're going to grab a quick charge. We got quite a bit of juice remaining, 44%, but we're going to jump over some passes into Reno. So we're going to get a quick little top up and then head on down the road. And I thought I'd just bring you a little footage as Amos navigates us through Yuba City, California into the supercharger. And we'll see what kind of supercharger it is. I don't know if we've been to this one. My wife tries to keep notes and she doesn't have any notes on this one, so we are going to find out. Looks like it's our left. It's right up here. Nicely done. And it is a Home Depot, Fred Meyer type of thing. Oh, this is almost too easy. We got a light. All right. Oop, don't cut it so close there, car. Okay, that was cool. Nice speed transition, and our supercharger is going to be right up here on the right. So it looks like there's a Lowe's type hardware store here that you pass.
Walgreens.
Oop. Hey there, that was kind of weird. We should have used a blinker. Yeah, Walgreens, a little strip mall thing, healthcare center, and maybe a hotel. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of amenities by this one, but we will verify that once we get to it. Slowing down way too much. No blinker. Come on, car. All right, I took over. Somebody was coming up behind me and it was being kind of suspicious. So here we are. All right, folks, I'll check in once we get charged. Well, welcome back. We have made it to Yuba City, as you saw, and we are getting a charge. This is a 10-stall version 2 supercharger, so 150 kilowatt max. And it's actually at a very nice little spot. New Earth Market. They've got a wonderful set of bathrooms and deli food and espresso stand. Lots of fresh organic things to eat, so really great stop. And as you can see, they've got 2 solar canopies for shade and power. So this is a nice spot. Again, 10 stall version 2, so it's not the fastest, but a nice option as you're cruising through. And you can see that setup here. This market is about the only thing real close. If you wanted to hike a ways, you could find some other stuff, but the facilities here were more than enough. So we're going to head next to Reno. We'll check in with you when we get to Virginia Street, or if anything cool happens along the route. Thanks, folks. Yuba City. We got 72% state of charge. Amos thinks we'll get in with about 15%. We're going to head to Reno. That'll be our next supercharge. So we've got a little over 2 hours to go, 123 miles, and we should be getting in right about lunchtime at noon. So probably get a bite to eat Circus while the car charges, or the other supercharger is at the Atlantis Resort and Casino. So we'll see which one it takes us to. And either one, we'll probably go inside and take a look around, get something to eat, enjoy their air conditioning. So we are just navigating back onto the route we need to take to get us to Reno. Looks like we'll be on Highway 20 for a little while again. So we'll see how the car does here. And I'm gonna nudge it a little bit. And it had a green light, so we're good to go. All right, now it needs to get into the left lane, or it's going to need to get into the left lane. Good, went through that yellow appropriately, I thought. Now we need to make a turn here, so it needs to get over. Why is it not?
Oh, it is.
All right, I'm taking over. Again, I'm not got a lot of patience for navigation errors. That was an intervention due to poor navigation. So there you go. You can see that there are still some bugs to work out with FSD. And imagine it would have routed us around, right? If I hadn't taken over, we would have eventually made it back onto here and gotten where we wanted to go. But wasn't interested. I do not want to add a whole bunch of extra time to my day just because FSD screws up. So sorry about that, folks, but we can see when it screws up. Oh, hitting the brakes a little hard, a little early, but not bad. Hey, there's a Burger King.
And a waffle barn.
Yeah, they got everything here. Yuba City rocks. So we'll check back as we get closer to Nevada, folks. Thanks. Up on Timbuktu, California. I thought that was kind of neat. So I thought I'd just bring you this cool little pass that we're pulling up here as we come up into Timbuktu, and then we're going to get to Nevada City here in just about 15 miles. And you can see I've got 14% state of charge expected when we get into Reno. And I like to check this. So 132 miles of projected range, and I need to go 103 miles. So I've got my buffer going well. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it, and so we can play with our speed to keep this number, right around between 10 and 14. That's where I like to keep it, because I don't want to stress out charging. But Reno is nice, because like I said, they have 2 superchargers. One's a smaller one, but it's actually at a resort and casino, and then there's level 2 charging just all over the place. So, welcome to Timbuktu. What do you guys think? There ain't nothing here. I guess that's why they call it Timbuktu. All right.
Definitely Timbuktu.
All right, we'll check back in when we get into Nevada. Through the Tahoe National Forest, and it is just beautiful. We got these evergreens lining both sides of the road. Sorry, I was covering up my daughter's iPad. And the sun's shining. It's 74 degrees, and we are getting closer and closer to our destination. We got about 77 miles to Reno, and we're going to hop on I-80 East here in about 20. So really pretty drive through here if you haven't made it. This is California Highway 20 that we're on. But they also have signs calling it 49, so we were just discussing, like, what's the difference? Why is it 49 and 20? So we're going to look it up, but if you know, leave it in the comments. California 20, and then also 49. So a little bit confusing for us. So, okay, beautiful drive. Watching out for animals. No major issues. FSD is doing great. Look at these guys on the mountain bikes. Oh, it's got to be just awesome to be in there. Oh, easy, bud. Easy, bud. Okay, that was nice. The car pinched the brakes. It was worried too. So, great. All right, folks, we'll check back in a little bit. I just thought I'd bring you this beautiful scenery. 80 here, so we're going to see how full self-driving manages these interchanges. And the shoulders have been terrible on this route, but Amos has been doing a great job not going off the shoulder. So there's been spots where they've been completely washed out, and it's just like a ragged asphalt edge. All right, so far so good. We are really close too. We're 27 miles away from our second supercharger stop. Nice smooth freeway entrance, and we're going to join Yuba Pass here. So we got a truck coming up behind us. Amos is accelerating nicely, getting us up in front of our semi-truck. Very well done. Now we could have used some blinkers. That would have made it better. But overall, I'm very satisfied with how it managed that. So now we're going to go ahead and blinker over into a faster lane. That was me changing into a faster lane. So I guess we did it at the same time. And now we're passing beautiful Lake Tahoe and dropping down into Truckee. So we'll be in Nevada here in no time. Yeah, really pretty through here. This is just a great drive. All right, we'll let you know when we get to the Supercharger in Reno. Ooh, this is a loud freeway. Truck, we're gonna pass him on the right. For whatever reason, he likes this left lane. I like this left lane too, because as you can see, I don't know, maybe here, this right lane is so heavily rutted and damaged from all of the trucks that it is just like, it's like being in two troughs, and it is loud as hell because the concrete's all worn down. Now we'll blinker back over into the left lane just so it's quiet. What a difference. I don't know if you're picking that up, but it's such a better ride and so much quieter. Oh, look at that beautiful creek. So anyway, the heavy trucks on these heavily traversed interstates, the left-hand lane or right-hand lanes get very badly rutted, and that's why they're always having to fix them. So anyway, we aren't in Truckee yet, but I wanted to show you that example of American roads if you're not from here. I know I've got a lot of European and Canadian viewers and Australian viewers, so thank you all for joining me from across the pond or across the Pacific. Really appreciate your viewership and your likes and subscribes, and I'm trying to do my best to bring you some scenery from all the different states. And I think we're coming into Nevada anytime, so anyway, if something cool pops up, we'll let you know. Donner Pass, named after the Donner Party that had to cannibalize themselves as they were stuck up here during a wagon train. Yeah, delicious. I had too much of a lead foot, so we're gonna actually have to stop in Tahoe to get a charge because we can't make it to Reno. Or Truckee, yeah, whatever. No, it says, oh yeah, Supercharger in Truckee, my bad. So we're only about 11 miles away from there. We're going to top up, and then I'm not sure yet if we're going to just cruise through Reno, if we'll stop, but I wanted to bring you this. 7,227 feet is the summit that we just went across for Donner Pass, and we're still in California. So we'll cross into Nevada here shortly. Really nice way to get some juice back in the old battery pack here.
It's nice, but my ears hurt.
And everybody's ears are popping like crazy, yeah. We're coming down this hill here.
Oh, it's hotter than...
And FSD is doing great.
It's like hotter than the devil's butt.
All right. We'll check back in when we get to our charger. Lake Tahoe exit. I wore a colored, or not a colored, but a collared. Oh, that was a that was a kind of like an F1 driver exit. Oh, I think we wanted to get off there. Okay. No, we wanted to get off there and go across. Unless it's this one right here.
Yeah,
oh, phew. Okay. Man, I was worried because we need a charge. I gotta trust the nav. Anyway, I wore a collared shirt because I knew we might be stopping through here. And this is the high dollar area, right? We're going through Lake Tahoe, so we're gonna see a very nice supercharger that I think, if my wife is right, she's got notes on it, has practically no facilities. So it's a Sunday at 11:30. There's probably no food, and there's probably no bathrooms. So we've got a red light. We're gonna roll up here, and I'm gonna disengage and go because the car wasn't, and we have the ability to go. We can go on a no red. So I took over there again. Why? Because we got a local behind me that is hauling ass, and I do not want to piss anybody off. In fact, we're going to crank it up just a little bit more here to get this guy, give me a little space. Yeah, this is a nice area. Lots of beautiful homes, vacations. We passed an amazing ski resort. And now we're going to come up here into this little Tahoe village. I think it's almost an HOA.
There's also the...
Oh yeah, there's a dirt bike trails there.
There's also the charger that's kind of like by a gas station, so I don't know which one.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out. We're going to be there in just another minute. Luckily, I lost my buddy that was riding my butt. And it looks like we'll be making a left, and it looks like it might be a light-controlled left. So that should make it easier on us. Oh, yeah. Oh, there looks like there might be a few things to do here. Kind of looks like a mountain ski chalet thing. All right, come on, car. Put on a blinker and do like this Prius is going to do. Good. Blinker on. I wish it would. It's starting to try and transition, but it sees this yellow lane holding it back. It wants to go. It's surging a little bit like, hey, go. All right, and there we go. Okay, I didn't do anything. I let it do it all on its own. And this is a nice move. I probably would have put my foot in it to blast up to this truck, and instead we're just creeping up nice and slow.
That guy did not like us in the truck.
Which, that silver truck?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He just drove by and did this.
Huh. Well.
Yep. This is a new one because we haven't been to this one.
Yeah, this one doesn't look...
Neither of the two.
This doesn't look familiar. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got Truckee Brewing Company. So there's a brewery here, and then a big building with a whole bunch of solar panels on it. So anyway, we're gonna pull in and see what we got. What's what. And we're just sitting here waiting. Been a nice drive. Car did great. That Yuba Pass and California 20 is just a beautiful drive. And yeah, it was Yuba Pass that we dropped into, then we went over Donner Pass. Yeah, we did a couple. And now we're gonna head through Reno and to Hawthorne and then finish in Tonopah. So try and keep these videos not terribly long, but they get long when we have to sit at a light like this. If there's any must-see attractions heading into Texas, New Mexico, or Arizona, let us know. We're gonna do some research on the Grand Canyon starting tomorrow, kind of get an idea where we want to head to and what we want to look at. Looks like we should be getting our turn here in just a minute. Seen a few Teslas already, which probably not shocking since there's a supercharger right down here. Looks like it's tucked back behind this building here. All right, come on, green light, let's go. Man, they like their long lights here. Like what the heck?
Horror movie recommendations in the comments.
Oh, my daughter wants to know if there's any good horror movie recommendations. Leave them in the comments. She's watching horror movies as we cruise down the road, so she would appreciate some suggestions.
Yep, right there.
Okay, it says autopilot navigation complete, and yep, they're right here off and through this roundabout. So I'm going to take over. I'm going to hit, oh, I didn't need to hit end trip. Oh well, I'll put it back in. And we'll pull in up through here. Okay, this looks like a version 3 supercharger. Awesome, so we should get a quick charge. Yep, a V3, and it looks like it's probably a 12 stall. But I'll give you a count once we get connected. So, thank you for your patience. Oh, it was going to let me auto park. Thank you for your patience as we set at the light. And now we're going to sit here and get a quick charge, find a bathroom, and maybe get a bite to eat. I'll let you guys know what's available. So we stopped at this supercharger in Truckee, Lake Tahoe, and it has an awesome store with a wonderful hot food bar and a place where you can stand or sit and eat, and it looks out over everything. So let's go inside and see what the store looks like, and then we'll go walk over to the supercharger. And across there is a brewery company where you can eat as well. Yeah, so then inside they've got a wine and beer bar, and then you can look out over the whole store. So just a really, really great place. Awesome hot food, pizza, salad bar. Really highly recommend this. Is a great stop. Oh, and of course restrooms. You always got to have those. So it's called a Rally's One Market, and it is right by the Supercharger. Again, really, really great place if you need a bite while you're charging or to use the bathroom. And there we got a helicopter leaving to go do something. And here's our Tesla Supercharger. So it is a 12 stall version 3. We've got 2 handicap spots here for accessibility, and then the other 10 stalls are down here. So great place to stop, grab a charge. Beautiful location, lots of things happening, and plenty of places to eat. So I'll catch you back on the road as we head to Hawthorne. View of the Reno skyline. We had to stop back in Tahoe and get a charge, so we're not going to stop on our way through. On our way back, we may stay a night or two, though, so be on the lookout for that. But yep, there's the beautiful Reno skyline, and that blue building you see out in front of you, that's the pepper mill. That's where we typically like to stay. Wonderful place. And then the biggest building you see off to the left, I do believe that is the Atlantis, and that is where the other Supercharger is. One is there, and the other one is right by Circus in a parking area for the convention center kind of thing. So this is Reno, and then just a couple more miles down the road, I'll turn the camera back on and I'll tell you when we pass the Tesla Gigafactory for Giga, Nevada for solar panels. No, excuse me, not solar panels. Battery production and the Cybertruck. So we'll touch back in just a minute. Oh, shit. So we just hopped off of 80 and we're now on 439. This is the route you would take to go to the Gigafactory, Giga, Nevada.
Infinity Highway.
So we are rolling down USA Parkway, is what they call this. And then Electric Avenue is the route you would take to head up to the Gigafactory.
Burger King?
Yeah, there's a Burger King, there's a vape shop.
This is like Taco Bell. It's all like.
And there's even more stuff now since we have been here last. Like, it just keeps growing. This is a huge industrial area. There's pet distribution centers, Walmart, Amazon. So Tesla was here first, and then I think they were here first. You correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then everybody else has been adding on out here. So it's like a huge industrial park. Yeah, logistics place. There's a government data center around here as well, I think. So yeah, very, very cool spot. If you come to Reno, you should check it out. And I do believe we'll see the Gigafactory here in just a minute off to our left. My poor camera is getting just baked in the sun, so I'm sorry if I don't get everything perfect all the time. In fact, I had to take it off the mount. I'm holding it right now. We did learn from a local at the Supercharger we were at that we've been pronouncing Tonopah wrong. It's Tonopah.
No, it's Tonopah.
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 So if we offended anybody, we're sorry. We didn't know how to pronounce it correctly. There is Giga, Nevada. And it is just an enormous building. And that's where they do what? Battery construction. There's a Walmart distribution center up there. All kinds of stuff. So anyway, folks, there you have it. This is the route you would take if you wanted to check out Giga, Nevada. Check in a little bit. So the views through here, we're on 95, US 95 South, are just incredible. I had to monkey again with this camera. GoPros hate the heat, so I couldn't get all of these foothills in for you, but I mean, just look at this mountain coming here off on the right. Just incredible. We're up here in the high desert, and it is just so beautiful. And I've decided I'm gonna put the camera on a stick when I'm riding shotgun, so I can bring you some more shots out the window and whatnot. And then when my wife's riding shotgun, I'll hard mount the camera so we can see some FSD stuff. But here we're dropping down, and it's just gorgeous. And we're gonna pass. All right, good job, baby. Man, all right, folks. I'm trying not to have too much childlike wonder, but it is just gorgeous through here. We'll come back when we get closer to our stop. Well, hey there, folks. So we're coming down around what's known as Walker Lake, and it is just enormous. I'll get a shot of it here as we round this bend. And this is about, we're about halfway around it now. So just a giant lake. I'll look it up and see if I can't put in a little bit of facts about it, but just a beautiful spot. And as promised, right, this is a video full of clips. I'm gonna bring you the things that I think are pretty. And if you don't, well, you can fast forward or not watch. This is more for me, I guess, than anything else. I just absolutely am amazed. We're up here in the middle of the high mountain deserts, and here is this big, beautiful lake, and it's all surrounded by scrub and sand. So really neat. Anyway, folks, we are about 16 miles away from Hawthorne in our last charge. Got 26% state charge, and it's 98 degrees out. All right, welcome back. We are rolling through Hawthorne. It is a military city. It has a huge Army storage depot that we've been passing here off on the left. You can see some of the military buildings here. Our charger is about, a mile, 2 miles up and on the left. So really cool. We were sitting here trying to figure out, there's Hawthorne Army Depot, trying to figure out what all these buildings were all.
Oh, it's the world's largest
ammo facility.
Yeah.
So there is just a pile of ammo stored out here in all these bunkers off to our left. And you can see on the screen, hopefully there, all of the storage for the military. So just incredible. Yeah, all of this is ammo storage for the U.S. military. So we're going to roll up here. Our charger is going to be on the left side, and we will get topped up and then head the rest of the way onto Tonopah. All right. This is really cool. I didn't know that this was what Hawthorne was. So we can say we've been through, and you guys can say you've seen the largest ammunition depot in the United States. Really cool. Whiskey Flats RV Park. I'm freehanding the camera, that's why it's moving around a little bit. Sorry about that, folks. I'm trying to hold it level. I need to get it on my stick. So it looks like they got a Safeway. All of your kind of standard stuff that you would want out here. Got a Bourbon Street Sports Bar, Family Dollar, giant American flag, America. And our chargers will be up here, and I'll check in when we get there. So here we go. We go through this little intersection, and our supercharger is up here on the left, right next to a Golden Gate Petroleum and 76 station. And it looks like they are pull-through spots, so you pull in.
Sweet.
Nicole likes that because she doesn't have to back up. So here they are. It looks like we've got a 2, 4, 6, 8 stall supercharger. No, 2, 4. Yep. And it is a version 2. So we'll get plugged in and we'll check back in a minute. Well, we made it to Hawthorne and we stopped at the Golden Gate Petroleum. There is a 10 stall version 2 Tesla Supercharger here. So we're topping up. Hawthorne is home of the US's largest ammunition depot and storage. And you can see some of that out there. All those little huts are ammo storage bunkers. So we are surrounded by explosives, and it is just cool as hell charging here. So 99 degrees, super hot, nice charger, pull throughs. You got a place to eat and go to the bathroom, so you can't beat it. So we're gonna get back on the road. Next stop, Tonopah. And here we can see out my window all of the bunkers for storing the ammo. One of the reasons why I wanted to come this way is because there's a lot of cool military stuff kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere in Nevada and New Mexico and Arizona. So I get a kick out of that kind of stuff, and I hope you do too. So very neat. I am just tickled pink to say that we got to go through the largest ammo dump in the United States, and there's concrete bunkers there off to our right, and we can see some of the military facilities. So really, really neat. Railroad brings it right to them. And now we're back on 95. We've got 101 miles to go to the Tonopah Supercharger, and we should get in about an hour and a half or so. So we'll check back in if something cool pops up. And I'm just showing you again, folks, right? Like, this is about half, not even half of them. As we're driving by, they're on both sides, left and right, and they go all the way back to the base of that foothill there. And there are just hundreds of these bunkers everywhere you look, and these red and white water towers for, I guess, emergency management. But it is just rad. I can't even imagine what's all stored out there, right? Artillery shells and explosives and missiles and God knows what. So I would be fascinated to see the history on how they chose this place. There's a huge lake right next to it. I'm sure that helped. And then it's ringed by mountains on every side. So if something happened, it'd be pretty well contained. And brother, if something happened, wow, it'd be a big bang, because we're still passing ammunition bunkers. So hey, for all of the people in Hawthorne, thank you for storing all of this explosives on behalf of America. Wow, just incredible. Okay. And here's more bunkers coming up. All right. I think I'm done, but you get the point. Really cool place, and I can't wait to come through here again. So we are still on 95 South, heading to Tonopah. Now my pronunciation's all messed up, so it's just going to sound weird. Anyway, we're 65 miles away from our destination. In comparison, it's about 270 miles to Las Vegas from here, and I just wanted to show you this flat 2-lane stretch of highway we're on. You can get a better idea of the scale of it from the Tesla screen. But people complain that this is a boring drive, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's beautiful, it's quick. We have the mountains over there with some snow, and it's also been interesting. You saw that guy peak there. Been interesting using FSD because there's a lot of passing going on. There's trucks, and Amos will slow down when it sees somebody in the opposite lane getting into our lane to pass a truck. So a northbound pass, and it's quite impressive. So if I can catch that, I will, but I thought I'd bring in this. If you thought this drive was boring, hey, I'm here to tell you it's not. It's absolutely beautiful. Nicole, what do you think?
Yeah.
She says, yeah. So we'll check back in when we get closer. I'm just in awe. Well, we are rolling into the place we're staying tonight. I don't even want to try and pronounce it again. It looks like a cute little old mining town. There's a derrick up on the hill, and then I'm guessing that our supercharger is also at our hotel. And we're going to see the Clown Motel. Where's it at, Quinn?
Right there. Up here on the right.
Oh, here comes the Clown Motel, so we're going to check that out. We could probably check that out tomorrow on our way out.
No, we'll come tonight.
Or we can come tonight, whatever, yeah. So that's one of the things we wanted to definitely check out. We're going to come see it. World famous Clown Museum and Gift Shop.
Oh, shit.
We're going to go there, Quinn. Don't worry, we got to get a charge. And we're going to roll up through here. Okay, this is a interesting, cute little town. Got some old mining equipment. And like I said, there's a big derrick up on the hill there. And the hotel is up here on the or the Supercharger's up here on the right, and I'm guessing our hotel's gonna be awful dang close to it. Oh, there it is right there.
In here?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it's at the information center for the city of Tonopah. And it is a version 2, and it's a 2, 4, 6, looks like an 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stall. All right, folks, we'll check back in a little bit. So we are in Tonopah, and we decided to just take a little walk while we were supercharging. I wanted to chop off the car before we get to the hotel, which is right up the street there. There's some more cool stuff to check out. Funny thing, there's a Dodge Viper, and just down the block is another Dodge Viper. So this town's got 2 of them. Yeah, I haven't seen one in years. Maybe I don't get out enough. Very cool. You got these flying angels at the Lancaster, and this beautiful post office. Sorry about the sun. And as we come down here, sorry about that, just a beautiful little downtown district, and this is only about half of it. You have the Mizpah Hotel, and when we come down here, we're going to get to the Belvada Hotel, and it's got these beautiful cherubs holding light posts. Just amazing. This is a silver mining town, so it was the largest silver strike, I guess, in North America in the 20th century, and that is why it was here. And where we're sitting at is a historical plaque that talks about it. So you can see these beautiful cherubs. Hotel was founded in 1906, and whoops. Across the way here we have what's known as the Mizpah Hotel. And it's got a big marquee on it. And just check out these cherubs. Just beautiful. So, lots of great things to see here. Highly suggest that if you're coming through here, again, you check out Hawthorne. And then up this way is their historical district with the old towns, and they have a mining park. So you can get all kinds of cool information here. Just a really, really cool place. Got the Mizpah Club, their casino, A&W, and just look at this architecture. So cool. Reminds me of a 1920s movie. And a beautiful sign welcoming you into town. Sorry about the sunlight there. Very bright here. So we'll come down here, we'll check out this second Dodge Viper, and then we'll wrap this up until we go to the Clown Hotel. Great place. Supercharger's a version 2. Good place to top up, and a great place to stop off on your way through Vegas or heading down to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, so we've got an older Model S, very cool, and another bitchin' Dodge Viper. All right, thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful day, and we'll check you out at the Clown Hotel and wrap this up.